You guys can see it. I paint kind of upside down, so I can actually see the lines. But yeah, this is pretty much what I do when I'm doing my bottles or my mugs for the decoupage. I pretty much don't.
Where your tissue at? You said she got poop.
I'm recording. Pardon me for a moment. My son just walked in and required something. There you go. Thank you.
Sorry.
And so, like I said, this is pretty much what I do when I do my decoupage bottles. I tried decoupaging using the napkin technique, and that technique just didn't work out for me. So even though I still get a little bit of bubbles and lumpiness by the time I finish with the paper, you really can't tell that the bubbles are in there. I try to smooth it out as much as possible, but paper is really thick. But I like the way that it gives texture to whatever I'm doing. So I'm not sure. I think this lighting is really horrible, so I don't know if you guys can really see what I'm doing. But like I said, this is me. This is some of the steps that I take when I decoupage my bottles. Well, not some of the steps. This is actually what I do. I don't do the tissue paper. It's a really hard technique for me. But I guess once I, try to do it more, I'll probably be able to perfect it. But right now, this is what works best for me. I paint the image that I trace, and I do it the hard way, guys. I don't trace it from a book or from a picture. I do trace it from a picture, but I actually use the lighting from the monitor of the computer to help me trace. It actually gives the lines better detail, and like you can see, gives the lines better detail, and it gives more realism to the actual picture and more effect to it. So right now this is me just painting, and I will come back later with the finished product and show you what that looks like after I line everything up, clean up the imperfections from the overflow of paint into another line. But this is pretty much what I do. So if you have any questions, you want to make any suggestions, please feel free to comment below. Again, I am new to the DIY. I always get tongue-tied with that. I am new to the DIY community. I posted some videos. Haven't really got much exposure. Haven't really had too many people viewing it. But that's all because I really don't know how to post it, how to tag it, how to list it. As far as like the category, the description is fine, but as far as categories or whatever, I don't know how to list it for people to actually view it. But again, if you like what I'm doing, please feel free to comment. Please feel free to make suggestions. I am open to all suggestions. All. Again, I'm new to this. I enjoy what I'm doing. I've always been an arts and crafts person. I've always liked art. And this is just a new venture or a new chapter in things that I like to do. I love decorating. Like I said, I love art. I love arts and crafts. I love making things. So this is actually me actually doing a different level of arts and crafts and decorating. So, and I want to give thanks again to DIY No Need to Cry Evilise for inspiring this in me. I want to give a big hello and thank you to Dazzling Designs by Denise of Dazzling Designs by Denise, Hannah Watkins, Sharon, She's So Fabulous, The Glamorous Penny Pincher. There's so many. That I watch. My video list and my subscription list is extensive, and that's just to name a few of the ladies that I watch and I get inspired by. So again, thank you, ladies. So again, feel free to comment, feel free to critique. If you have any suggestions, whatever it may be, comment, your like, just let me know. I am open to everything. I'm never too old to learn, never too wise to find out something different from someone else, or to have someone else give me pointers, ideas, so forth. But until I come back, like I said, I'll come back with the finished product. Excuse me. I paint upside down so I can see the lines better. But this is the start of it, and I'm sorry, my camera is horrible for some reason today, and the lighting is even worse. Let me see if I can tilt it out the way a little bit. Maybe you can see it better. Nope, that's about it. But I'll come back when the actual image is fully painted and show you what it looks like. Just giving it a little bit of dimension to show the shadow on the picture. So like I said, if you guys have any comments or you feel like you want to critique my work, please feel free to do so. This is the shading, so I'm going to take a picture of this as well as take a picture of what I copied it from, so you can see. Again, I did not draw this. This is not my work. I traced it. It is someone else's work. I don't know who. It didn't have a signature, so I don't know who. But I added my own, I guess, little twist to it with the JC on the cap. But I'm not claiming anybody's work. It was just a picture that I found on the internet, and I figured that my nephew would like it because he's into wrestling and he's into John Cena, and I wanted to do something for him for Christmas. So this is what I did. Again, I traced it. I did not draw it. This